90% of people watching this video would be dead within the first 5 minutes if a drone was hunting them. You are fighting military technology with Hollywood myths. To a thermal sensor orbiting above your head, you are not a person. You are a temperature differential, a collection of pixels slightly warmer than the dirt you stand on. That is all it takes to die. We are ranking the most effective thermal evasion tactics known to physics. These are the methods that stop an algorithm from identifying you as a target. Let us get into it. Number 1. The suspended thermal shield, the ghost roof. Forget wrapping yourself in a Mylar space blanket. If the foil touches your skin, you are prepping for your own funeral. Your body heat conducts through the material. Within minutes, the foil acts as a radiator. To a thermal camera, you do not look hidden, you look like a giant piece of hot metal. To beat the sensor, you need an air gap. Rig the blanket 30 to 50 centimeters above your head, like a tarp. Pile leaves and branches on top. The blanket blocks radiant heat from going up. The air gap allows that heat to disperse sideways through the wind. The leaves on top match the ambient temperature of the forest. The drone looks down and sees dirt, not a mammal. Number 2. The glass barrier, the urban mirage. Here is a physics loophole. Thermal cameras operating in the long-wave infrared spectrum cannot see through glass. The lenses used in thermal optics are blind to standard glass. If you are inside a storefront behind a closed window, a thermal drone sees nothing but the temperature of the glass pane or its own reflection. Glass acts as a thermal mirror. You are invisible to the heat sensor even if you are standing right there. But be warned, this only works for thermal. If the drone switches to a standard optical camera, you are dead. Also, plastic sheets do not work. A black bin bag is often transparent to infrared. Stick to glass. Number 3. The anti-thermal ghillie, the shapeshifter. Traditional sniper suits made of burlap fail against thermal sensors. Your body heat seeps through the mesh, and you still look like a human silhouette. You need synthetic materials that do not retain heat, but more importantly, you need to break the algorithm. Modern AI looks for structure. It looks for the head and shoulders pattern. It looks for symmetry. If you simply lay down, you are a long, hot line. You need to become a lump. If you look like a shapeless bush with no neck and your surface temperature matches the air, the computer ignores you. Make your profile asymmetrical. One arm extended, legs hidden. Reduce the probability of the AI drawing a box around you. You are not trying to be invisible. You are trying to be data noise. Number 4. The multispectral blanket, the layered lie. Do not confuse this with cheap foil sheets. This is a 3-layer system. Layer 1 reflects your heat back to you. Layer 2 acts as insulation, stopping conduction. Layer 3 mimics the radiation of the surrounding terrain. But there is a warning. Do not stay under it forever. Thermodynamics is absolute. Eventually, the heat will soak through and you will glow. Also, do not pull it tight over yourself on hot ground. If the ground is 30 degrees and your blanket is 20, you will look like a cold spot in a warm world. To an experienced operator, a cold anomaly is just as suspicious as a hot spot. Number 7. Horizontal diffusion, the earth lung. The biggest mistake rookies make in a bunker is sealing every crack. You are not building a shelter, you are building a thermal pressure bomb. You have to breathe, and your breath is a plume of hot gas. When that hot air finds a crack, it shoots up. To a high-altitude drone, that rising column looks like a signal flare. The solution is sneaky ventilation. Do not vent straight up. Dig shallow trenches that run horizontally under the ground for 10 meters. As the hot air travels through the pipe, the earth acts as a heat sink, sucking the energy out. By the time the air exits the ground, it is cool and dispersed. Place the vent inside a bush to break up the gas. You cannot stop heat, you can only tire it out. Number 6. Thermal crossover, the gray hour. Physics grants you invisibility twice a day, dawn and dusk. This is called thermal crossover. During the day, the ground absorbs heat. At night, it releases it. There is a specific moment when the rising temperature of the environment matches the temperature of your gear. On the thermal screen, contrast drops to 0. Everything is a gray blur. The sensor cannot distinguish a person from a rock. The strategy? Move during crossover. Do not move at 2 a.m. when the world is coldest. Your body stands out like a neon sign. Wait for the gray. Timing is your armor. Number 7. Heat decoys, the false signal. Sometimes stealth fails. When the sensors are sweeping, you need to create chaos. Use utility lights, small fires, place chemical hand warmers in bushes 50 meters away. The logic is sensor overloading. Modern AI scans for targets. If the screen lights up with 5 different heat sources, the algorithm struggles to prioritize. The operator hesitates. They don't know if you're a human or a burning log. That moment of confusion is your chance to survive. In a high-tech war, a $2 hand warmer can defeat a $1 million system by creating doubt. Technology doesn't care about your survival skills. It only understands contrast and pixels. If you are warmer than the dirt, you are data. If you are data, you're a target. Master these physics, not to play soldier, but because the sky is watching and it doesn't blink. Dig the vents, build the air gaps, and hit that subscribe button. The only thing colder than the void is the algorithm searching for your heartbeat. The machine is waiting for you to glow. Do not let it.
Let us put this all together in a real-world simulation. You hear the drone. You have 30 seconds. Step 1, do not run. Running spikes your heart rate and surface temperature. Step 2, find a thermal mass, a large rock or a thick tree trunk that has been baking in the sun. Step 3, deploy the blanket with the air gap. Remember, 30 centimeters off your body. Step 4, wait. Do not move until you hit the thermal crossover at dusk. You are now mimicking a rock. The drone scans. It sees the tree, it sees the ground, it sees your blanket, but the leaves on top match the dirt. The algorithm sees no head, no shoulders, no heat. It moves on. You didn't fight the machine. You just outsmarted the physics.